Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Live. Make sure that we're good. It looks like we are. Monetization on. All of that stuff. How's everyone doing today? We have one like so far. Guys, hit that like button as soon as you get in here. It does help out the channel, obviously. Um, also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. I'm going to instantly post. We had about 9,000 views on the last 24-hour live stream video, which was really good. A lot of likes, around 600 likes, so definitely seeing a lot of growth there. I want to see some continuation to that. And I noticed that, like 90 people are watching, but 90 people just let it play in the background. And that's a good thing. I'm all for it, because if you let it play in the background, then, you're generating revenue for this channel, which burns off Shiba Inu. Let's see. All right, so we got 43 people here. Thank you guys for showing up. Again, as soon as you get in here, hit the like button. Let's see. I know you explained a lot, but why are you so bullish on Zelda? If you had to choose, would you say Zelda or CRO? Well, obviously, I talk about CRO because I'm very bullish in the long term. If we're talking about choosing between two different investments, you need to find a way to diversify your investments. You don't just choose one investment. Now, if you only had money to invest in one right now, you just make whatever move is better for you, right? I think CRO as a coin is something that could be bigger than any token that's out there. So comparing a coin to a token is a different story. You're comparing a coin that's native, a native token for a network versus a token that's creating an ecosystem that's doing good, in the world, right? A large coin that bought out the Staples Center and turned it into the Crypto.com arena, that pays actors to star in these commercials that they have for their platform. It's just a lot more on the CRO side. So I'm very bullish on Zelda as kind of uh, that player that's way lower right now in the form of market cap. You have to find those levels to where you can get into something like Zelda Inu at a $20 million market cap or at a $10 million market cap, and find that growth on the way up, because it shows more growth comparable if you're looking to get to an average level for CRO to get to an aggressively competitive level, right? CRO, in order to see larger returns, needs to get to 50, $100 billion market cap, which is more difficult than getting to a $500 million market cap, right? Seeing Zelda Inu go from 3 cents to $1 or 3 cents to $2 is something that is, I wouldn't say more believable, but just easier when it comes to understanding how market caps work, right? That's why I'm so bullish on Zelda Inu and their message behind it, right? A lot of coins that you see come out of nowhere don't really have a use case behind it. I like what they're doing, and if I like what you are doing with the coin, with the project, then I'm going to continue to be bullish on it. So that's why I'm very bullish on Zelda Inu. I mean, you just look at the chart and you could see what the potential is and what the short-term potential is versus long-term potential. And very, very bullish on Zelda Inu. Um, Thank you for the question, though. I appreciate that. But if I had to choose between one or the other, I would choose CRO first because it's a coin, and I know that coins go very, very far, and it gives me long-term growth. But Zelda Inu, I would choose as something that's short-term and long-term, because it gives me that ability to gain profits in the short term, especially with an APY, and then also having a long-term, especially with that APY. Now, I don't know how long that's going to last, but you do have a big possibility to gain a ton out of it. And it's not just about gaining; it's also, again, about the project. Where do I press like? It should be the thumbs up button. You probably have to hide the chat if you're on mobile. I need SHIB to go up another 2 billion to be at even money. I don't know what that means. It's been hairy. It's been hairy, but the climb seems to become becoming nice and gradually now. Yes, I would agree. I mean, it's cheap. Uh, I mean, that's a reason too. Yes. When is a bull run scheduled? Well, I don't think it's scheduled. It just comes, right? You'll see it happen and you'll start to see a lot of green in your portfolio from levels of $1.5 billion market cap to 1.8 to 1.9 to 2 to 2.1 to 2.15 and now to 2.17 from what we are seeing in the total market cap. We have 94 people here, guys. If you can hit the like button, please do so. We will get into the charts and all that stuff, and talk about, I guess the news that we saw with SHIB. Very little news. Good morning, Matt. What DeFi protocol do you like? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. Um, Good morning. What was with wait? What was with Fetch learning the bear market? What? Yeah, Solana CRO will be top projects in the future. ADA is a bad overpriced project. Um, I don't know if I agree with that. I think ADA will be a contender in the future. uh, Buying low, selling high. That's the idea. What do you think about Ape right now? Uh, MA is indicating we could go down. Yeah, again, I don't necessarily see like ultimate like positivity or confirmed positivity or negativity in ApeCoin. Um, I just know that it has the potential to really go both ways, right? I know that short term it's looking more bullish than it does long term, looking probably a little bit more bearish in my opinion, just because of the release of all the coins and all that stuff. And but right now, I don't have my heart set on anything happening in the short term. Like I don't have anything my heart set on. Obviously, I want it to increase, but I don't have my heart set on this increasing in the next day and me selling in the next day, right? Um, I'm looking for this to take shape when it comes to um, the entire crypto market, not just ApeCoin. Because currently, I haven't looked at ApeCoin today. Well, I have looked at the price. I just haven't looked at the movement. ApeCoin is down by 3 point or almost 4% today. The volume is down by 43%. So we're not seeing as much volume go into it, which is pretty interesting. Not seeing a lot of volume, but that's in the past 24 hours. Yesterday was not the most positive day for cryptocurrency. And if we're looking over the last 24 hours, it could have been to where this was the highest point from 8 o'clock, and then you saw it decrease down to some of these lows, and now you see it up here this high. So by the time you get to this point, it's going to look like things are bullish for ApeCoin because where it is right now or where it's going to be, maybe at 13 or 14, $14, you're going to see this at a lower point. So it's going to look slightly up in the next like 24 hours because it's a hard cutoff of 24 hours. So thanks for that. I've been debating on buying, only asking so I can pause on CRO for now and maybe buy some Zelda. Thank you again. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, it's always great to have and multiple positions in your portfolio, coins and tokens, things that can really run and things that have a lot of potential to run and things that will make moves in the future, right? People know that things like Ethereum, things like Bitcoin, things like Solana, Avalanche, Terra Luna, all of these coins that are out there will give you a large amount of potential for the future, for future gains. And it's not going to be as big as like a Zelda Inu gain where it's 3 cents all the way up to $1. You only have 505 million coins, and they're looking to do another burn, so they're going to burn off more coins to get you below 500 million coins. I wish Zelda Inu would get the avatar slash icon up on Trust. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't looked in there to see if they have it. I don't know how they do that. Make yourself a little small. I don't know what that means. Oh, make yourself a little small to show the screen. Oh, that's not the right screen. Come on, guys. What's happening here? Here we go. Uh, there was an update. I think they changed a few things. I mean, look at the pump on Compound is going through. Yeah, I know. Compound, I tweeted out something. It doesn't really get that many likes because it's not about Shiba Inu, but I like to throw everything out there. But yeah, look at Compound right now. Compound is at a level of like 160, and yeah, you're starting to see things kind of come back a little bit. It was at like 164 or something, and now it's coming back a little bit more. But still, if you look at the 7-day chart, it looks freaking amazing, right? If we go to Compound here, which I just looked at, it's currently at 161.37. If we look at the 7-day chart, look at that. From these lows here, of 115 or 114 or so, and increasing all the way up to 160, I mean, you would have had a decent sized gain, about a $50 gain within that. But if you look at it over the month, you can see here some of these lows of $100 and increasing up to these levels. Now, I'm excited for what Compound can do because Compound um, has shown a lot of history well above the current price point and well above these latest price points, right? I know that things like Farmcoin and things like Quant can make moves as well, but Compound has shown a lot of history well above these points, up to $240. We go back a year, we're going to look at this hitting and holding the level of 400 for multiple days. And seeing it well above 300 or so for this whole entire period from literally uh let's say July July 2021 all the way until um September 2021. You really saw this kind of flat and holding around that 400 to 500 mark, and it just shows so much of a possibility to continue to run. And just imagine this gets up to this level of $842. I mean, you guys are seeing massive gains within these positions, and currently looking at a price of 162. It's still at a low point. You know what I mean? Now I have positions in here for a swing trade. It's not anything to where I'm looking for anything crazy long term. I do have a couple that I'm looking to see it increase up to these levels, but um, I have majority of my coins that I bought are going towards just this getting back to a level of 500. And you're really seeing $100 gain within each one. Well, what, $300, $400 gain within each coin that you have. Hey Matt, GM stock. I do stock trading, but now I'm switching to crypto. I don't know why, but uh, I don't know why buy limit doesn't work with crypto. It seems you have to buy the ask always. Please advise. Yeah, it's very tough to get your prices filled. I'll tell you that. I've had so many issues with getting my prices filled, and I mean you just kind of have to accept it. The only thing is like I usually buy market as many times as I can, and just go with whatever they fill me at. Because a lot of times you end up missing entry points. If you get close to your entry point, you're fine. Now, if you decide to trade, like day trade, then that's where you kind of need to understand exactly where you're getting filled, so that you can profit out of the deal. Because if you get filled at uh, say at a lower point, then or at a higher point than where you wanted to invest into, then it just sucks for your trading. You're the man, my dude. Learning so much. I've even stopped streaming South Park 24/7. Wait, I've even stopped streaming South Park 24/7. I always seem wait, I always need background noise. I need home wait, I can't read, I swear. In my home to the Let It Burn channel. Well, thank you for watching and for watching the 24/7 live stream. Hopefully that's what you're getting at there because I'm not 100% understanding. But thank you for the kind words. Hey Matt, why isn't Harvest Finance moving much? It's I guess I can call it temperamental, right? It doesn't move right now. It will move out of nowhere, and just wait until this thing starts to really move. Once you see volume go through it, the volume doesn't stop, right? The movement um, is generated off of a very little bit of volume. So once you start to see a slight bit of volume go through it, you'll start to see a lot of movement there, which creates FOMO, which will create more people buying into it, and you will see it start to move. It's just you're going to see a lot of other things that start to make their moves, and then you'll see Harvest Finance come out of nowhere where people are like, "Oh, this is at a low price," and they'll get into it. So it's not moving right now, um, but it's still at a comfortable spot for me, at least. Still at a comfortable spot. If you had the capital to start your own coin today, uh, what would the coin be called? Well, I have a coin. It's called Buy the Dip coin, and I would love to uh, continue with building that. But I don't have a development team. I don't have a dev team. I don't have the ability to spend a ton of time. Maybe I can pay someone to be a part of that coin and build it up. But I obviously want to be able to market it and push it and all that stuff. But I need to be like kind of the face of it as well. But yeah, I think that's what I would call it. Obviously I'm a fan of buying the dip, and um, that's what I would call it there. Can you do a breakdown of crypto that I feel is really looking so promising? Wait, can you do a breakdown of a crypto that I feel is really looking so promising? I'm not sure if you have already done it, but I don't see it in your videos. What cryptocurrency is it? Uh, check the high 400 and something, like CRO potential and Solana, Binance Coin, and CRO. Well, the high in October was there around 400. What's your price target for this bull run? For what? For compound or for what? What position you're talking about? There's a lot of messages there, and I'm caught up. I'm caught up to the live. Well, great. Thank you, Crypto Dream. Thoughts on the announcement, Matt? So I did do a video on the announcement, the SHIB, the metaverse. I feel like they're trying to make SHIB the face of it, kind of like what they're doing with Wellies and John Richmond, the face of it, but no benefit to actually help SHIB, and that seems to be the trend throughout. Everything else gets some sort of benefit behind it, and they sprinkle in a little bit of burn rate. Oh, people are excited about burn, so we'll sprinkle this in. Um, Understanding that what they used to do or what they did with Shiboshis, where you can change the name and it costs like a certain amount to change the name, and that price would burn off Shiba Inu. But it's a very small thing that was going to happen, right? People aren't really going to, uh, you're not going to have everybody change their name of their Shiboshis, and if they are, it's only a select amount that of NFTs that are out there that you can change the name, right? You also have a select amount of plots of land that you can change the name for, and it's just not something that's helping out Shib in any way. It's helping out Bone and Leash and the ecosystem, but the ecosystem runs around Shiba Inu, and if they're not giving Shiba Inu the time of day to run, and they're looking to build everything else around it, why the hell should we care about their freaking ecosystem, right? That's what I'm saying, and I can guarantee that you go into some sort of an AMA and majority of the questions will be around Shiba Inu, but they will continue to push all of these other projects, which is great to push the other projects, but have them benefit the reason why we're all here. Like they just celebrated SHIB token getting to 3 million followers on Twitter, and I tweeted out and said keywords SHIB token. We got to 3 million followers because people believe in SHIB and where that can go, and gaining what they've already gained, and then also gaining things on top of that, right? But if they're not going to they're not going to burn off coins and do what the community wants, then I mean, why should we support the freaking ecosystem? Why? Because it's going to have that same possibility to run like Shiba Inu. Well, how about you continue to support the coin and don't just give up on it? They're just trying to make it the face and more of like the mascot of the ecosystem, and it kind of pisses me off, to tell you the truth. Good morning, Matt. Have you seen the latest news released on Zelda Inu with in regards to new exchange? Yes, I did see that they have a new exchange coming. Big things are about to happen. Listen up, people. Uh, you don't want to skip this one. Yeah, I would agree. Zelda Inu is going to be making huge moves, and when they end up listing on all of these huge exchanges, I'm telling you, things are going to change. You're going to see volume go through L Bank. You're going to see volume go through whatever exchange they do have coming. You're going to see volume go through all of the stuff that they have. They are genius marketers. I'll tell you that. I would put them in line with the marketers for ApeCoin. Not up there, not exactly up there, but because ApeCoin, I don't even know what the hell they did in order to get launched on 87 different exchanges on the first day of launch. But seeing Zelda Inu make these moves, as a coin that's really just starting out, and you know, giving the investors what they want, doing something great for this world. I tell you what, I think Zelda Inu is going to be huge. I really do. And I don't know what the current price is right now. It's probably hovering around that 3 cent mark, I would believe. Zelda, come on. So yeah, 3.5 cent mark. You see $1.2 million worth of volume in the last day, in the last 24 hours. Currently, fully diluted market cap is around 20.8 million. I don't know when this is going to be updated, how they're going to communicate that directly to coin market cap, and why the circulating supply is not showing versus the total supply, or the regular market cap. But yeah, we have seen this hover around 3.5 cents. Ugh. Potential 100x on ETC when Ethereum goes proof of stake. Mark my words. Yeah, I think ETC could make moves. I had to sell my ETC because I think I put it into like Shiba Inu, or it might have been like CRO or something. I started consolidating and adding more to different places, but currently you're looking at about 49 cents. And yeah, I think this could make a huge move as well. Um, you have 210 million total coins that are out there, and I think you will see um, Ethereum Classic make some moves. From this low level of 25 all the way back up to 50 is pretty big. I lost so much money, still believing in this though. Well, that's good. Sometimes the comments make me laugh, but it's true. And that's the reason why it makes you laugh, because it's truth. Things that have fallen down quite a bit. You look over the last year and where it's come from this high level, and has fallen all the way down to some of these lows of 26, and finding a way to increase. Like it looks good, in the short term. I'll tell you that. Looks really good in the short term. Um, the only way SHIB wins is if we burn tokens ourselves. I told y'all that 2 months ago. Yeah, I think you're right, Moonshine. Right? Because if you look at all the methods out there, right, all the people are looking to burn as much SHIB as possible, and this is why I keep going back to these burn tokens. I keep going back to any type of burn method that we can create. I feel like we need those. Yes, the Let It Burn channel would be great. Yes, you have a bigger entertainment that would be great as well. The games, they would be perfect. All of those combined still isn't enough. And if we have enough build to it, we can see, billions that are burned off per day. But we need these burn tokens, to tell you the truth. We need this investment that's going to take some of the tax out of it and burn off Shiba Inu. Right? If we could have a coin out there that can take literally any type of method that's in there, like if Zelda Inu came out of nowhere and said, you know what, we want to support Shiba Inu burns, and we're currently doing $1 million in volume, so we'll take 1% and burn off Shiba Inu or something. Now, I'm not saying they're going to do that, but if something that was already established basically said, I'm going to take 1% of the tax that we have, and we're going to burn off Zelda Inu, I think that would bring in obviously a ton of support. But you have things that are already out there, like a Shiba burn token, which Shiba burn token is burning off 5% of their volume every single day. And right now they're doing bulk burns with all the volume that goes through daily, because it's not really that much volume. But we need to see more and more volume in and out, left and right. We need to see a lot of volume there. And once we could see that volume in Shiba burn token, I'm telling you, things will run. So if you're wondering what Shiba burn token is, I haven't checked out their Etherscan in a while, but let's go to Shiba burn token here. You go to Shiba burn ERC20. If you want to check out their website, definitely check out their website. They have about 8,000 followers on Twitter, and this is how you would go and buy it. The only place you can buy it is Uniswap. I think once they get on other exchanges, you'll start seeing more movement, and we'll see more burns. They did the biggest burn in history of 1 billion SHIB, which is obviously it's a lot, but it's not enough. We know that we need to burn off billions per day, and 1 billion in a month is like a drop in the bucket, but it is something that will get things started, right? I think things are like kind of dim back here because I can see my green screen. But anyways, let's look at ShibBurn. This is how you would buy it. So you would go and connect your MetaMask and buy it on Uniswap, but change the slippage to about 15 or maybe 16. And then if you have trouble there, you can change it all the way up to 20 if you want. But you know, um, definitely go over here and check it out. Check out the project and see what it's all about. Because the whole idea is to burn off Shiba Inu, and uh, it's definitely something that makes some moves. You currently have 493 holders. You're in the beginning stages. You can make money with this investment as well as burning off Shiba Inu. So I feel like it's a win-win for everybody. As you turn $1,000 into $10,000, you take that $10,000. Yes, you will have a tax that comes out, and the amount that comes out, you're going to be able to burn off Shiba Inu with, while collecting your maybe $9,000 worth of a gain there, right? So definitely go and check it out. Shiba Burn is definitely doing some great things. They have an AMA actually at 8 o'clock. I won't be able to be involved because, um, I mean, I can listen to it, but I'm talking to you guys right now. And if it was at like 9:30, then that would probably be good, because then I would hop off here a little early. But I'm not gonna hop off here at 8 o'clock. If you guys want to listen, you can go ahead and listen, see what they're talking about. Uh, why do why do they use Ethereum for the land and not SHIB? The devs are going to make mad money, and SHIB is not moving. Exactly. I mean, they're not doing anything for Shiba Inu. They're not doing anything for Shiba Inu for doing that. I was wondering why Trophius was so quiet. Uh, Came to find out, it blocked me too. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with their. I think they secretly do not want things to burn. And I'm gonna make a video literally breaking down all of the negativity, and I hope it gets a lot of push, because I wanna make this video get like 1 million views, because not only do I want a video to get 1 million views, but I want the information to get out there, because I truly think the devs do not want to burn any Shiba Inu, right? They're only giving us bare minimum of what we want, because they want people to focus on the outside methods to where they can make money, right? Where can they make money? It's not about Shiba Inu at this point, or the ecosystem, or helping people out, or changing the game. It's about where the hell can they make money, right? And it's showing, right? Basically paying for things in Ethereum, um, and like it's just not benefiting Shiba Inu, right? It's not benefiting them at all. And people may say, "Oh, you know what? It's benefiting SHIB. They're gonna have something big, something planned for SHIB." This burn portal is going to probably tell us exactly how they are feeling, and it's going to kind of confirm exactly how I'm feeling. Where they don't care about it, they're going to say, "All right, we're going to take the lowest amount of volume that we can possibly have on Coin Market Cap." So if we go over to Shiba Inu, um, we go over to Shiba Inu here, we go to markets, you can tell where all the volume is coming from, right? You have a lot of Binance volume, Coinbase volume, right? 263 million in the last day, 146 million, right? More Binance volume of 75 million there. More Binance volume of 40 million. Gate.io, 56 million, right? That's probably, a lot of that's probably going to go away because of, the US market and everything. But, you have all of this volume here in the millions. But then you keep scrolling down, and you have like Shiba Swap somewhere. Let's go ahead and just change the source, because then we could change the source and see Shiba Swap right here. So it's listed as 67th, 70th, 80th, 89th, 92nd, 96th, right? The lowest amount of volume you could possibly have. Probably the only volume you have here is in the millions, or two areas that are in the millions. Everything else, I mean, you're basically looking at nothing, right? Everything else, you're basically looking at nothing compared to what's out there for Coinbase and Binance, and it's crazy. It's crazy to me, that they're going to take this low volume that you have in Shiba Swap and use the Shiba Swap volume, and then also have a separate portal that you probably have to use in order to burn Shiba Inu. And it's probably just going to be to where you take your money and burn Shiba Inu. And when you do it, you're converting it directly to the burn wallet with no extra pieces to it, right? It's not about the movement that's in there. It's not about this volume. It's going to be something outside of this. As people are using it, there's going to be a separate burn portal to where they're like, all right, well, what you can do is you can take your own money, instead of taking your money and swapping it for different things. You can take your own money and just burn off SHIB, or you can take your own SHIB and it sends it directly to the burn wallet. How the hell does that is that a benefit, and how is that different than us just sending it directly to the burn wallet anyways? You know what I mean? And it's just going to show where their mindset is. They only care about money. I mean, that's the way it seems, right? They only care about doing the best thing that's in their interest, which I don't understand, why. And maybe they're going to take a percentage of it as well. They're probably going to take like 5% and pocket it, right? That's I don't know. It's bothering the hell out of me with Shiba Inu. It really is. And it's not Shiba Inu itself. It's the devs. It's really the devs. It's the growth breed and what they care about growth. They only care about growth within their bank account. That's what the growth breed is all about. The defense breed. They're trying. I don't even know what the hell they're defending, but it's stupid. Sorry, I'm skipping a lot of things, trying to get caught up, because I always go on like a tangent, or like some sort of, I don't know what the hell to call it. Matt, they told Bigger Entertainment that the burn portal is just a device for people to burn their own tokens, as a lot of people don't know how to send it to the dead wallet. Yeah, that is the dumbest thing that I have ever heard in my life, right? For them to burn their own tokens, right? You're telling people to burn their own money rather than creating some sort of mechanism that can burn Shiba Inu organically. And it seems like everything that they bring up is like, you spend money to burn your tokens, right? It's not about you buying an investment and a certain portion goes towards burning off SHIB, right? Because that would be the biggest method if we had a certain amount. So that's why I don't want to depend on what these devs are doing, because the longer that this plays out, the longer that people are invested into this so that they can build on more things to gain them more wealth, which is freaking stupid. And I would love if everybody came to like the next AMA that they have with the same fucking question. You know, how are you? I'm sorry, that I didn't even mean that just came out. But the same question. How are you helping Shiba Inu? How's the ecosystem helping Shiba Inu? Because they're not explaining that. How are we going to implement burns? Because burns are what we care about as a community-led, community-driven coin or token. How are you helping out what the people want? Right? You're putting all of this land out there. You're charging people Ethereum for it, a certain amount of Ethereum for this land, entering this metaverse, which you're telling people to find a way to burn off their own money, rather than having a mechanism in place where automatically it goes towards burns. You're not helping Shiba Inu out. You're just using it as more of a mascot, right? I don't see anything at all that's benefiting Shiba Inu throughout this scenario, throughout this information. Everything that they're announcing is BS. What do you mean something's fishy? They straight up said they don't agree with Burns. Satoshi is implementing Burns because of the community. Ryoshi himself, he doesn't want Burns. Okay, I understand that, but it it doesn't matter what it really doesn't matter what Ryoshi wants, to tell you the truth. It matters what the community wants. Right? If the community wants Burns, then give them Burns, right? Why doesn't he want Burns? He's not giving an explanation as to why he doesn't want Burns. Is it because he wants this to live out the longest life possible? Understand that if you implement a solid burn to where you know that will burn off 1% and it's going to take 10 years to play out, it's still going to happen in 10 years. People are going to be around for 10 years. But if you don't implement something and you come out and say, you don't support Burns and there's going to be no Burns and all of that, it it kind of bothers me and it bothers everybody else. I love each one of you and I hope you guys do well in this project. I'm not seeing a different outlook and I'm not a FUD rucker. And for that, I'm gone. Well, I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Losing momentum, this meta brings bringing Bone and Leash growing higher after they started the project on SHIB, after they pocket full. I'm mad with that metaverse. Yeah, so am I. I might have to jump ship if Matt's pissed off and worried. Yeah, I mean, I can't say that I'm worried. I just want to press them. And that's sometimes all you need is pressure, right? Because to tell you the truth, even though they don't implement burns, we need to find a way that we support burns because they'll never come out and say we support this project Shiba Burn. They know that Shiba Burn can create traction just by its name. So what do? Add it to the known scam list because of some freaking reason that that's not true, right? And they know that you have multiple people that will support Shiba Inu over any other project that comes up. And this is why I want a lot of influencers and creators and everybody around to be a part of this project because it does something that we all want, which is burn off coins. And if we all support the same project, then that project will grow. It will turn into something like a Shiba Inu in size, and we can burn off Shiba Inu and get to the level that we want to get to, right? They may not support burns, but we will damn sure find a way to get there. I don't care what they do. And we want some pressure from the devs. We want them to be able to do 1% a burn rate or 2% or 5% burn rate. But, fuck them. Tell you the truth. Sorry for anybody that's maybe younger listen to this. I'm sorry about that. Or if you have a younger audience, I'm very, very sorry. Because I know the situation because I watch some YouTube videos sometimes and all of a sudden it'll come out with a curse word where somebody was very friendly or family friendly, and I apologize. Just gets me a little worked up. I suppose that now selling would have cost you so much money. Are you bullish on SHIB? Yeah, I'm bullish on SHIB. I'm still bullish on where it can go because even with the growth that it's at now, or the growth that it can get to now, you can see this get to a way higher level than where it's at. Seeing it lose a zero is definitely possible without any more burns, but we obviously want to see it get a lot higher with more burns that we have. So um, I would definitely say that um, I'm still bullish on Shiba Inu, and I'm still collecting my Shiba Inu, and still probably going to buy some more. I just don't know if the devs support it as much as we think, and I think we need to pressure them every single day that we go into an AMA. Every single day that we talk to them is just like, hey, like, what's going on here? I understand you guys don't support burns, but do what the community wants, right? You may not support burns, but the community does. The community-driven coin, right? Yesterday did seem a bit disappointing, and it did make sense to not give the community what they want, or it did not make sense to not give the community what they want. We need capital gains, even just a little bit to sustain us, like they are gaining money due to us. Exactly. They're asking us to go out and buy these plots of land, right? Plots of land cost Ethereum, not even paying SHIB, not even paying Bone or Leash or any other of the ecosystem. It's really just coming into Ethereum, and they're pocketing the money and probably putting it into other projects to where they can pocket more money. It's literally about padding their pockets, and I want to make a video on that. And it may seem like FUD in a way, but know that I'm still bullish. And I'll start the video by saying I'm very bullish to Shiba Inu. I'll tell you that, and I understand that even though we don't have a burn method in place, we will find a way to burn off the coins, whether they like it or not, or whether they're a part of it or not, right? And once we get there, I think it'll be huge, you know. Thank you for all these super chats. I really appreciate it. Is it Evo Yuli for the burn? Thank you for sending that, and thank you for sending another 4.99. Thank you for sending another 4.99. Just because Matt said the F word live, he's a real one. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for sending that. You're sending a lot of super chats. For Matt saying he's pissed. He's real passionate about burning SHIB. For Matt saying F them. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for all of the super chats. I really appreciate it. And everything goes towards burning off SHIB. If you guys want to support the Let It Burn channel, that's another method to burn off Shiba Inu. Just type in Let It Burn. The link should be in the description of this of the main live stream. So go ahead and check that out. And if you guys want to become a member, memberships go to Burning Off SHIB. If you want to join as the first level, it's 99 cents. I make it very cheap so that we can all contribute to this. Everybody can contribute to it. 99 cents goes a long way when you combine it into a group. I know, because if we buy a bunch of things that are 99 cents, for some reason, our bills will freaking skyrocket. I spent like $400+ on groceries yesterday, and I feel like I didn't get everything that I needed. Groceries are freaking expensive. Meats are expensive right now. Thank you for the review, Matt. As always, love hearing your analysis. Well, thank you for saying that. We need their hustle going to motivate the hell out of the project. Where's our gains? Yeah, Solana is just kicking butt. We stand. Drop another F bomb, please. I can't because there's a family friendly. This is a family friendly show, and if I drop too many, it get demonetized. So I can't do that many. But the first one just slipped out. The second one was on purpose because I thought about it, and it's true. F them. Like, we don't need them to burn off Shiba Inu. We really don't. We don't need them to burn off all of these coins. We have methods that are in place, and I support every single burn. Whether other people, don't support the burns, don't support like the burn tokens or anything like that because they are a different method and Shiba Inu, and they're following what Shiba Inu is coming out and saying. These people that are are saying that those aren't real burn methods need to understand that SHIB doesn't care about burns. So anything that they put on their known, or a lot of things that they put on their known scams for burns, is probably because they don't want it to burn off a lot of Shiba Inu coin, right? And it's getting some traction, right? Shiba Burn was getting a ton of traction, had like 5,000 likes on an AMA, had a bunch of people show up to the AMA, and we were talking about it. And literally through that AMA, Tropheus or Stixel came out and said, this is not, or they said this is not a part of Shiba Inu project, but put it under the known scam list, which drove every other person that was interested in the coin away, right? Because they follow what SHIB wants. But understand what SHIB wants is not what we want. So we need to kind of backtrack, take a step back, and understand what's going on here with Shiba Inu and the burn rates. What we need to look at and what we can truly support. Because I support all of the burns. If you made a burn, I support it. Even if, you get out there and all of a sudden, it's something that, maybe scamish. Like, I don't know what ETH SHIB is. They burn off coins. I don't know what Scarecrow really is. I went into their AMA and listened to them speak just to see what they're all about. And I'm just happy that things are coming along to burn off Shiba Inu, but we need one specific coin to go to that everybody can gravitate towards, right? Shiba Burn, I think, has the name to continue to kind of attach itself to Shiba, even if SHIB doesn't want it to, right? I really don't think that they want that to happen, and they're going to make a partnership with any type of burn coin because they don't want to burn off Shiba Inu. So no matter what we're hoping for with that, that's not going to happen. So what we need to do is push for ourselves. Thank you for that super chat, though. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Don't you think developers are promoting Leash and as they get reflections on it, and out of force, they're just coming up with a portal to burn SHIB to shut the community's mouth? Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're doing. It's not anything that's helping. They're just basically saying, here, we'll talk about burns, and here's a burn portal. There's no mechanism in place. There's a method and there's a mechanism. There's a difference between the two, right? A mechanism is through normal transactions that you do every day. A normal situation that you would do every single day would burn off SHIB. That is a mechanism, right? If you're going out and buying coffee every single day, you're just changing from one coffee distributor to the next, right? So that's a mechanism, in my opinion. Right? If you're watching YouTube videos that are telling you about Shiba Inu and giving you all the information that you want, and now that YouTube video is burning off SHIB, that is a mechanism. Things that are methods are giving you an option to do the same thing that you could have did with just a less complicated step, right? You're now taking your $100, all the money that you have, and putting it into this burn portal, which sends it to the burn wallet, when you could have done the same thing by just taking it and sending it to the address, right? So it's not a mechanism in any way. It's another method or an easier method to burn off SHIB, but you're still spending the same amount of money, right? You're still spending all of your money in order to do so rather than a certain amount. Like for me, I can take something normal that I have. I wish I could take something normal and basically say, as I use my phone, now that I call somebody on my phone, every time I call somebody, it burns off Shiba Inu, right? That's a mechanism, right? But they're trying to mix words around, and it freaking pisses me off. Sorry if anybody is getting tired of all this SHIB talk, but I think it's necessary, especially with everything that's out there. But when we look at crypto right now, I think crypto is actually moving in a positive direction. It's slightly up. We're starting to see things pull back a little bit, though. Start out green and pull back. Solana's up 13% on the day. That's phenomenal. Avalanche is up 6% on the day. And I talked about Avalanche and how Avalanche was going to be more of a mover. I mean, you're looking at a $26 billion market cap. It was a lot lower. I think Terra Luna, it would have been great to get in early, but you need to find all of the ones that are like coins. I think Polkadot is at a good spot, and that rhymes. And then also getting 14% on crypto.com for Polkadot. That's huge. 14% APY. That's if you stake a certain amount though. Huh, you're the real one, Matt. Thank you, thank you. Kids are still sleeping. I guess sometimes you're getting the kids ready and you're listening to this, maybe on the TV or on your phone, and f bomb drops, and it's like, hey, don't repeat that. I've done that multiple times where I'm listening to like a podcast or something, and usually it's like family friendly, and then all of a sudden, boom, an f bomb gets thrown out there. And funny thing is, no podcasts I listen to now are like family friendly, um, especially like impulsive. I listen to that and it's not family friendly. They do bleep out things though. Sometimes they mess up though. Anyone in the right mind would understand what Buy the Dip was doing for the community and mess the momentum up, in my opinion. Well, it's not. Uh, but Buy the Dip, yes, of what they're doing for the community as well, right? The coin itself was looking to burn off Shiba Inu, and that wasn't thrown under any type of known scam list. I'm looking to continue to build that. I just don't have the time to do that. But the coin that they did decide to push away or kind of throw into a corner was Shiba Burn. And Shiba Burn token is something really big, in my opinion. I'm not even like even close to the top of the list when it comes to um, holders of that position. And I'm looking to buy more. Obviously, I'm looking to buy more and more as time goes on because I do want to support the burns in a big way. But I think this could be huge, and people could take the reflections and maybe use that as passive income if you wanted to, especially as the price starts to increase and you're holding a certain amount. You can take the certain amount that you have and use it as passive income, the reflections that you get throughout all of the transactions that happen. So it's a huge investment. I think this is going to be the biggest burn method that we could possibly see over any other method. I don't care what they're doing because it doesn't seem like they care at all. Um, Matt's doing a bunch of shib talking, and I love it. Thank you. I think this is going to be the biggest burn method out there, and I'm going to continue to push it, continue to be a part of their AMAs. I want to be a bigger partner because as much as I talk about it and much as I want to talk about it, I think they could do really, really big things, and it all depends on what happens next. Right now, they're working on Coin Market Cap, and you currently see them untracked on Coin Market Cap. But then you also have them working on getting on some exchanges, right? Getting on smaller and larger exchanges. That's what we need, right? It needs to get on these exchanges so people can buy outside of Uniswap. Uniswap is very difficult for people to buy. Even though it's kind of easy because you have to go here and you go to Uniswap, right? It's very simple, and you could do that. You have to connect to MetaMask, but some people or a lot of people don't have a MetaMask wallet, right? So buying on Uniswap is very difficult for some people. So if we can have it on like a I don't know what platform. If you can have it on like a Bitmart or something, anything that is an exchange, right? You need to find a way to get listed, and the way that you get listed is with volume. So if you are a supporter of Shiba Inu, in my opinion, and this is my opinion alone, and a bunch of other people's opinions, I guess, that are a part of this, go into Shiba Burn, be a part of Shiba Burn, because the 13% tax, yes, it may seem steep, right? 13%, but that 13% goes into a lot. You're looking at 5% that's automatically going towards burning off SHIB, what you buy. Then as that price increases, you're getting reflections, right? As people get on to the program, you're getting reflections. Paying you out 2%, as well as a certain portion going into marketing, increasing the value of the coin and being able to get on other exchanges and all that stuff, which essentially increases the value of the coin, increases your position or investment. And then also, when you decide to sell, which it's not something that you just hold on for life, you can sell anytime you want. The volume is what makes it burn off SHIB. So if you buy at a certain low and you sell at a certain high, then feel free to go ahead and sell, right? It's not something that they're forcing you to hold, because the volume is what really drives the burning. If you buy it, you burn off a certain amount. If you sell it, you burn off a certain amount. Now, if you go from making, especially being in early stages, because if you look at how many holders there are right now, it started in February. This started in February, and there's 493 holders. Uh, this is at a very, very low price compared to where it will be when you have thousands of holders, when you have multiple exchanges. Currently, understand that there are, if we go to CoinMarketCap, uh, yeah, there are 3,000 plus, I believe, 3,000 plus people that are watching um, this coin. You know, 3,082 people that are watching this coin, and it's untracked. Wait until it does get tracked. Wait until it does have traction. When things get listed on places, they start to run. So you guys need to understand that and get in early. I don't want you guys to make this move late and feel sorry for yourself when I was talking about it for literally a month. You know, uh, so and right now you can buy a lot for a little bit of coins. I currently have 2 trillion. You can only hold a max, I think, of 1%, but I currently have 2 trillion, and I will continue to buy more. And I hope that we can create Shiba Burn and I can create a partnership, to where I'm a bigger partner there. Because how much I talk about Shiba Burn, I think that's necessary as well. And I think we can definitely have that discussion. Keep up the great work, Matt. Thank you. Thank you. I will. Thank you for sending that super chat. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I saw something today here in Japan TV. New Monster Hunter game is coming out, and for a split second, at the very end of the game, the trailer, I saw a Shiba Inu dog running. Huh. Interesting. I think the burns will benefit us, the community, because we work hard on it. But the devs will benefit without any work, just fake internet breaking news. Yeah, that's what it seems. 100%. I think people need to press them in the AMAs. We need to press all of the breeds and say, look, I understand you guys are the growth breed. How are you growing SHIB? You're deciding to grow the ecosystem, but it doesn't seem like anything is helping Shiba Inu, right? That's my question. And we need to make sure that a bunch of people there have questions lined up for the next AMA and say, look, what are we doing to help SHIB? Because we have to be honest, you guys are looking at increasing the value of bone and leash. But when we look at the entire ecosystem, everything seems to be benefiting from SHIB, but SHIB is not benefiting from any of those other projects, right? They're using SHIB as the face. It's more of like, hey, I have, it's like that person that has 2 million subscribers, and they're just like, I'm the person that's backing this, but they don't say anything about it, right? They don't do anything for it, right? They're just like, I'm the face of it. I'm the mascot, right? Um, that's basically what Shiba Inu is. And you have 3 million holders that believe in Shiba Inu, or 3 million followers that are believing in Shiba Inu token, and they're just using it as the face without finding any benefits. The gas fees are now over $100. Are you joking? Come on. I guess not. Thank you for that super chat, Try. I really appreciate that a lot. I haven't checked out what you said yet. Let me see. I have to log into something. That's got to be a joke. Let's see. If I wanted to buy Ethereum and I wanted to spend 0.02, I don't know how much that is. $68. Uh, it doesn't look like it. Let's see. If I go through here, it's going to tell me what the gas fees are. Total amount that I would pay is 100. So the gas fee is 43. That's expensive. Fuck, that's expensive. I really hate the Ethereum network. I really do. That's crazy. That's insane. why would I ever want to do that? Why would I ever want to spend $45 on a $60? If I'm sending $60, why would I want to pay $40 on that? Like, that's crazy. So I understand if you can't buy today. Whenever you find the lowest price, buy whatever you can. I think that's crazy. What happened to circulating supply? 349 trillion. So with the circulating supply, they had some that was out there. Um, they had like 50 like trillion that was staked or something. Um, but uh, when you look at the total supply that was there, it was still around 600 trillion because they had like 150 plus trillion that was out of circulation, that wasn't introduced to the supply, which they ended up introducing as it hit its highs because they are money hungry. That's the way that it seems. Everything that they're doing is based on gaining more money out of the SHIB name rather than making SHIB a more valuable token, right? People are using it as a form of payment. Um, it shows so much ability to grow if you can burn off coins, and they're not looking to do that. I don't know why they don't support burning because I think it benefits in a bigger way, brings more people into the community, which I don't think they freaking understand. That's what I want to talk about. I want to be able to say, look, do you guys understand how much burning will benefit the community? Because I know a lot of people mention burns, but they're always like, hey, can we burn off 90%? Um, I understand that that's difficult, and this may be a long-winded question, so bear with me. Um, but I understand how a lot of people will, um, basically say burn off 90%. But when you look at burns in general, like we can burn off so much, and how much traction that will end up bringing in, how many people that will end up bringing in is huge, right? If people see that this has a possibility to get to 1 cent and it actually has that uh, possibility to get there like easily, you can see it line up, and I can draw a line from point A to point B. People will get on. You will see the amount of followers on Twitter grow up to 5 million. You'll see the amount of people that are holding grow up to 3 million. You'll see like so many different people from different investment styles get onto get onto SHIB because they know the burn rate. If they had a mechanism that automatically burns off SHIB, where can this get to? With something that's as popular as SHIB, you understand that the reason why, and I understand Safe Moon is still a thing. The reason why Safe Moon in the beginning with the whole burn rate kind of like failed and tanked was because it didn't have the traction yet. I think implementing some sort of burn rate later on after the build is a big deal, right? And seeing something as big as Shiba Inu, if they can take something and implement a burn right now, like right now, if they implemented a 5% burn on every transaction, that's burning off so much in the matter of a year. And if they can burn off that much in a year, it brings on so many people, so many new investors, understanding that this price will freaking skyrocket. Because not only will you'll see it burn off to a certain point where it'll get to a penny, but it can easily get to $1. It can easily get to $2, $3, $5, $10. All of these levels that people want a coin or a token to get to, right? It can get there, and it's burning off the coins organically as people buy into it because there's over how many billions of volume. Let's actually go back here and let's look at the actual billions of coins in volume. Scroll down here. You're going to see 54.6 trillion actually coins in volumes. 54.6 trillion coins in volume. So if you literally burn off 1% or 5% of that, you're burning off a lot per day. This means that in a matter of a year, we can burn off so many coins, which gets it up to a higher point. Why are they not focused on that? Why are they not trying to bring more people into the community? Understand that burns could be the future of what this is all about. I don't understand how they don't see that. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. 54.6 trillion. If we can ask that and say, why don't you see um, you know, a reason to burn? Why? That's really all we need. burning at least is least of their concern at the moment, and they will tell you burning through utility is their goal, which they started implementing already. How? How have they done burning through utility as their goal? They've said burning through utility is their goal, but they have not implemented it. I want to know how you think that they have implemented it, because they haven't. I'll tell you the methods that it seems like they have implemented into burning through utility, right? The burn portal. The burn portal is going to be to where you take your $100 and burn it off in an easier way. So instead of you taking your $100 in SHIB and pressing send on your own platform, uh, and you're sending directly to the burn wallet, right? You put in the address and then you send to the burn wallet. Well, now you would go through their platform to burn off Shiba Inu and send it directly to the burn wallet. So instead of you taking the time going into your own wallet and just pressing withdraw and then putting in the burn address, you're now going over to this burn portal, putting in your SHIB, probably connecting your wallet at that as well. And if you don't have a wallet to connect, then it's not gonna work. So you're gonna need to connect your wallet, send your SHIB directly to the burn wallet from that portal, and you're basically spending $100 here in the first point when you were doing it before the burn portal, and then I said that wrong, burn portal, and then you're also spending $100 after the burn portal. It's not something where you're getting any type of benefit. It's through normal use case. Normal use case would be, I'm buying SHIB, you burn off some of it. That's not how that's working. It's going, I spend SHIB, and you're getting the amount of SHIB that you get back, and now you have to do an extra step in order to burn off coins. Also, with renaming land, you're literally like doing something outside of the norm in order to burn off coins, right? You're spending the money to rename the land to burn off coins. You're gonna have majority of the people that are not going to do that because it's technically a waste of money, right? Um, Same thing with Shiboshis, right? Renaming it. There's no other method that they've implemented that is part of utility, and I don't think that they will add something that's part of the normal utility. Renaming your Shiboshis will burn SHIB, which I told you about a long time ago. You acted surprised about it when you released a video. Yeah, because it's something that doesn't make sense. I thought it was going to be something to where it's like it's a normal thing that you automatically rename it. Renaming it is something outside of the normal movement, outside of the normal uh, utility there, right? Because you have Shiboshis. If you wanted to rename it, if you want to, you have an option, right? Then you basically pay this money where it will go to the burn portal. But that's not utility. That's an extra step. It's not. Like there's nothing in utility that they're looking to burn off SHIB. Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. It's a waste of money of what they're trying to do, literally giving you an option to burn off SHIB because people don't know how to send it to the dead address. That is the dumbest thing. I mean, it's all right. It's smart in a way that if people are looking to burn it off, they can burn it off easier. But it's not doing anything more, right? If I go out and buy any of that SHIB there, so 500 or 54 trillion, I would expect them to implement something where 1% can go to burning off SHIB. I would expect them to implement something to where 5% will go to burning off SHIB. People that are buying Shiboshis or buying whatever, buying plots of land can go towards burning off SHIB, but none of that does. They're gaining money through Ethereum. They're gaining money. Like, I'm surprised that that was a thing. Let me go ahead and stop this. Thank you for getting rid of that. I'm going to go to, I didn't go to members only, did I? Or, sorry, subscribers only. I'll do it for 5 minutes. Thank you, Ryan, for catching that, and Fire King for, well, everybody for catching it. I appreciate it. Looks like Ryan wants to see that. Sheesh. Yeah, but like I don't know who else agrees with me, but I want to make a full video on that, like why um this they're not burning through any type of utility at all. Isn't all burning technically a waste of money? I mean, you have to buy them to burn them. Yeah, technically it is. But if you're buying an investment that can essentially increase in value, say if you put $1,000 into Shiba Inu with the thought that this $1,000 can now turn into millions of dollars, right? It's technically a waste of money, but you kind of have to spend money to make money, right? It's just like you putting money into any type of investment, right? You're spending the money, you're putting it somewhere and believing in a project to increase. So you put that $1,000 in there, and a certain portion of it is going towards burning off SHIB, right? That's technically wasting money, but it's implemented through normal practices, right? If I'm taking the 54.6 trillion coins and I'm taking 1% of that and burning off Shiba Inu, people are not going to miss 1% to know that you're going to make the price rise by so much more. You're taking 1% across the board, so the price is going to rise so much more. I don't know if they have the ability to add any type of burn mechanism there, but they could add a burn mechanism in anything that they're buying on a certain platform. So say if you did have 1% through Shiba Swap, that would be better than nothing. But that's not what they're doing. They're literally doing a burn portal. It's a separate thing to where they're going to have you have an easier way to burn off Shiba Inu. And it's freaking stupid. Is it possible that we're missing something? Uh, red for over the last 24 hours, whales, while it's increased by 103. The reason why is because whales, as whales get into it, they have a short-term gain that they can get through SHIB, and it's a lot bigger than what we can gain through obviously even longer term. So the more that people buy, the quicker they're trying to get out of a position, right? So that's what I talked about in one of my last videos on the Let It Burn channel, was like whales and them buying 200 billion coins, right? That's not even the most that someone's bought, but 200 billion coins. They're looking to take that 200 billion or that $4 or $6 million or whatever, however much it is, $5 million, and turn that into $10 million very quick. Now, how could they do that? This price going from 0.000027 to 0.00005000 plus 5,400, right? That would get them to, instead of being at 5 million, they're now at $10 million. And it's a movement that is something that we believe could easily happen without any type of burns. So they're looking for quicker returns rather than the long-term returns. And again, the more you buy, the quicker your return is going to be. It's just like me going into like my Excel spreadsheet. Let me see if I can bring up Excel. Crypto potential spreadsheet. So it's like me going into here and showing you guys this and saying, okay, this person has 200 billion coins. Well, now they can take that $6 million and easily turn it into 13 million by the time it gets to, 0.00007, where it right before its previous high. So they can turn that into 13 million or 14 million dollars by that time and make so much money, right? Um, and that's off of a quick gain. So the more that you invest, the quicker your investment is going to be. I would imagine they would probably end up taking profit somewhere around gaining or losing a zero, somewhere in 19 million, and leave a certain amount in there. So they gain 18 million, leave the rest that's in there, and let it run. And if it ends up turning into something crazy positive, like $100 million, they end up taking profit there and take out 20 million again, and they just keep profiting, as time goes on. So they're looking to take profit very soon with 13 million or 19 million or 28 million, before it gets to any of these levels that we see as levels we need burning for, right? And that's what they're looking to do. And that's why I have this whole spreadsheet, is really to show, as much as I have, when am I looking to take profits? But let's update this to see where cryptocurrency is. So it's slightly moving up. We're almost at 1% up. It is over that, still over that 2.16 trillion dollar market cap, which is really good. I remember back when I played golf. Today is actually not bad weather. I think it's supposed to rain a little bit, but it's supposed to be warm, like 70 degrees. That's why I'm wearing very like short shorts. It's leg day today. It's leg day. Gotta be fun. Let's see. Announcement yesterday wasn't that great. Telling us about the metaverse for SHIB is not even active yet. They sold us a car with no engine. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. They're selling us a car with no engine. I'm glad that you remember that, or maybe you came up with that by yourself, because I just said that yesterday. Why are you acting like you know something more than us? Danny O cards. Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. They refuse to show any type of momentum in the decrease of SHIB. Whales are buying because the price follows Bitcoin. The Luna guy, Du Quan. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Du Quan. Um, is buying Bitcoin in a massive amounts daily. Back to back wait daily to back Luna. Bitcoin will go to 53K, and then everyone will cash out. That's possible. Thanks, Matt. I'm all in on CRO. Yeah, I like CRO as well. Obviously, I'm heavy on CRO. I did move my Litecoin over to the DeFi wallet. I want to check how much I've gained over there. And also, I'm moving a lot of CRO that gets released from my what's it called, my crypto.com into the DeFi wallet. So I'm going to be moving that a lot. I'm not acting. I know more. I've been invested for a whole for a whole into this project, or you mean a whole year or something? I'm not crying about burns. I'm spreading and spreading nonsense FUD. Okay, how is it nonsense FUD? Understanding and understanding how things, or if the devs really support burns, and you coming out and saying that the devs do support burns. If you've been in this and you think that the devs are supporting burns by doing this, you're not smart. Like, because that's not, like, that's obvious. They do not support burns. They've come out and said that they don't support burns. They've come out and shown that every single method that they've done has been, if people want to burn off coins, then burn off your own money type of thing, rather than we will help SHIB get to a reasonable price, and we will help SHIB get to levels that are unheard of. Before, they were all in on SHIB and getting SHIB to higher and higher prices, and now they're all about this freaking ecosystem that benefits their pockets. Are you a part of that? Are you a part of benefiting their pockets and maybe your own pockets while you're here? Is that really what that's about? Because that's the way that it seems. Is everything that's come through them has been benefiting their pockets, and we've seen this firsthand with everything. And people have questioned it and said, "Why are you not allowing people to pay in SHIB, leash, or bone? Why are you telling people to pay in Ethereum for these plots of land?" I mean, no real answer there. Do you usually have 200 people in the chat? Uh, did that adult comment bring in people? Just kidding. Well, we have 300 people now in the chat. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It does help out quite a bit. Don't forget BTC crash, SHIB will crash as well. However, I do agree with burns, which is why I support the community burns, but I'm not spreading FUD. Again, I don't think I'm spreading FUD. I always like to be, I hate that term, by the way, because it seems like everybody, I have to kind of preface every statement by saying, this is not FUD, by the way. I support Shiba. I understand I have too 200 million. I'm not selling my Shiba. I'm gaining it. I'm gaining APY and I'm staking it. So you know that I'm holding it for a long period of time, at least, right? And I have to I have to literally start every statement by doing that because of these people that come out and say everything's FUD. Oh, you're spreading FUD. Shut up, you're spreading FUD. Like, come on, relax. I am very transparent. I see both sides of things. I try and see every single side that I can of things and understand what people are doing at the moment. And that is what has made me successful, in creating YouTube videos and investing, is because I see all sides. I don't just look at a positive side and say, this is going to run because of this. Well, why could it, what are the cases or what are the situations where it doesn't run? What are the situations to where we don't see as much of a burn or where we have to put effort elsewhere in order to burn off more coins? Well, I've been talking about this for literally months and saying that if the devs do not implement something, we need to support these community-led burns in a bigger way, because everybody is hoping that the devs will do something. And every time the devs have come out with something that doesn't even help out the community at all, right? We're going to see very little burns. And even if they did something to where all volume through Shiba Swap would have been, taxed at a 1% or 2% burn rate, even if they would have did that, that still wouldn't have been enough. But I would have been supportive of that because it would have showed normal utility, right? Rather than them creating a burn portal and people just taking their normal SHIB that they already bought and doing another transaction to burn off SHIB, right? Which probably will cost you more money in a matter of a fee. I've been commenting on the Wolf of Wall Street's videos about his burns, and I've gotten nothing. Yeah, I know. I'm starting to get kind of pissed off about that because he's made, I don't know. Yesterday he made like 9 videos, I think, and um, he got a lot of views, but he's not burning off anything. He talks about the likes and hitting the like button, and you'll burn off Shiba Inu for every like that you get. I I literally think that he's lying, and he mentions me in his videos, and I don't want him to mention me in his videos. I really don't, not anymore, because um, it makes it makes no sense for you to support the Burns in such a big way and not actually support the Burns at the same time. I mean, it's stupid. You have all of these videos that you create and say, for every like we get on these videos, I'm going to be burning off SHIB. I don't know. I mean, I understand you have to get the money from YouTube before you can burn off SHIB. So maybe that's what he's waiting for. You're not going to see it until he does that. But he also doesn't respond to any of the comments that are in the comment section. Like, I tried to reach out to him a bunch of times and, get him on board with Shiba Burn so that he can talk about that and add something to his slate, because it'll be another video that he can produce. That's great. I'm not saying that the amount of videos is horrible. It's great to have that much information. I don't know how he does it only on SHIB. Like, I can't do that. Like, I can do probably 2 videos a day. I'm trying to do some videos on the Let It Burn channel and do some like quicker videos, or with like one article, but it doesn't seem to be working as well. Like, I can't get 5 videos out. Yesterday I got a good amount. I think I got 3 videos, and they all got somewhere around like 1,500 views or so. So we'll definitely see some profits from yesterday and hopefully today as well. But we have 266 people here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. It does help out the channel quite a bit. I do appreciate everybody here and anybody sending super chats over in the Let It Burn channel, which seems to be Evo Yuli. I really appreciate you sending all the super chats that you have sent. I'm not unfollowing that guy. Let It Burn is honest and straightforward. Uh, wait, wait. If not, I'm unfollowing that guy. You're talking about Wolf of YouTube? Yeah. Again, I think he might be waiting for the end of the month to get paid, because you get paid on the 20th. But never seen a single burn from Wolf of YouTube. I saw a small burn, but that's pretty much it. Anyone see Wolf of YouTube ship video yesterday? He said if he got 500,000 views, he would burn off 1 billion SHIB. and for every like he would burn 200. Yeah, he says it in like every video. I don't know how you can keep track of all of that stuff. I mean, it's easier to keep track of the uh 200 you know 200 per like. You can obviously do the multiplication there. But understand that he's saying that in every video that he posts for a month. You have to go through all of those videos. Good luck with that. He promised 100 million burn and a 200 million burn, and we've seen nothing. Yeah, I don't know. It may be all just a money grab for him. And it's cool. I mean, collect your bag if you want to. Um, it's cool. I just don't want my name associated with his channel anymore, and he keeps mentioning me. He keeps saying, "Oh, we have Burns, and I know Matthew Perry is really big on this." It's like, just stop. If you if, if you want to talk to me, then talk to me. I've tried to reach out to you like 3 times, 3 or 4 times or something, to try and get you on board with Shiba Burn, because I think Shiba Burn would be big, for you to mention and just get to some people that are watching your videos. Because I don't always post about Shib. I post about other things like CRO and um, Cronos and the overall market and AMC and all that stuff. Yeah. Does he have an obligation to burn SHIB? If the developers don't burn, why should he? You're right. I mean, if he says he's going to, I would imagine that, you keep your word. I don't think he has an obligation to burn SHIB. No one's ever said, "Hey, you have to burn SHIB." But if someone promises you $1, you would expect them to give you $1, right? It's like you're like, "Hey, uh, let's say you were homeless and you asked somebody for $1 as they were walking into a store, and they were like, "Hey, I got to go in here and I can get change and I'll give you $1." If they come back out and they give you nothing and they just put a middle finger in your face, that's probably a level where you're like, "Oh, at least he could have just told me the truth." That's all you have to do is just tell me the truth. It's you're getting nothing out of it by lying to people. Get him all the views he needs, and if he doesn't do the burns, never watch him again. He loses in the long run. He posts other coins and the stock market. I mean, barely. If you go to his channel, it's like I think he's talked about a couple of other things, but barely. Um, I think he has an obligation. You're telling people that you're going to burn the Shiba Inu and burn it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right. So where are we at with the crypto market? Let's see where my investments actually are right now. So currently things are back up to 28,000 after sending my 1,000 over to crypto.com and Litecoin, and I'm probably going to send this money over to crypto.com as well and gain 1% or something out of it. I'm not sure if that's going to be long term, so I'm going to do that as a flexible rate as 1% rather than like 3% what I'm gaining with Litecoin. And I should be able to gain a little bit more as time goes on, which is really good. That's all I want to do is I have $2,400 that I'll be able to send over to crypto.com and stake it for 1% for a certain length of time. You have Gitcoin that's up to $8. I'm happy about that. Harvest Finance has moved from 111 today up to 116. So that's definitely some good movement. Not the max movement, but good movement. Loopring is up to $1.28. Polymath is actually up to 53 cents. Uh, Looks like some other things are coming back a little bit. Suku is coming back. ApeCoin has come back a little bit to 14. Actually, it's increasing from the last time I saw it. Shiba Inu is slightly up, I guess, is what it's showing here. Quant is up quite a bit as well, up to 146. I hold two of that. This value has been as high as $1,200 with only 2 coins. So I definitely see this as a potential to easily run with only like 12 million coins that are out there. Um, Wolf and that other woman be lying so bad. Who's the other woman? Thank you for that $2 super chat. I appreciate that a lot. Shiba Swap 2.0, Shibarium Level 2, Gaming, Metaverse, NFTs already listed on major X's mass adoption ecosystem. Shib, Bone, and Leash, She, Bullish. Everything promised as has been delivered or will be soon. I mean, yes, you're right. But out of all of those things that you just mentioned, how many things benefit Shiba Inu? And tell me how. Tell me how they benefit Shiba Inu. Shiba Swap, what, the burn portal? Huh, not so much. More volume? No, because they already had Shiba Swap. It's not really more volume. Shibarium, I can tell you that the only thing that really benefits that is probably Shibarium, is because of the less fees that you're paying for um, Shib. So you're not really paying the high Ethereum gas fees there. Gaming, they're probably not going to have any type of uh, burn, play for burn or something. It's not going to be anything like that. So it's not going to benefit it. Metaverse, I mean, no. NFTs, no. Already listed on major exchanges. Yeah, great. Those are all of those other things you're talking about. Mass adoption. I don't see how people can adopt this more when the one coin that people truly believe in or back is not something that is the forefront of everything that they're doing there. So I don't know how that's possible, because what you're seeing is a lot of people are questioning like how Leash and Bone are at like lower prices and all that stuff, and how people aren't getting onto it. It's because they're not showing any support for Shib. So if they're not showing support for Shib, then people are not going to, or there's going to be a lot of people that don't want to get into something like that. We don't want to pad their pockets. I know I don't. Ecosystem, it's great. Doesn't help Shib. You might as well take Shib out that next sentence. Bone, Leash, She, all bullish. The stable coin they're looking to create, something that they can use for payment versus using Shib for payment. So anything that people are looking to use Shib for payment and burn off Shib, it's not going to help at all because people are using the stable coin that they create. Don't know how that's helping Shib. I just want to be honest. I want to be honest. Talk about scale. I haven't. I think I went into scale a while back. Sent me a DM on TikTok. You sent me a DM. Wait, you sent me a DM on TikTok? I haven't been on TikTok in a while. I need to though, because TikTok does have a lot of people. I don't see any DMs. Yeah, I don't see any. Yeah, I don't see any DMs. Nope. Yeah, I don't see any here. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place, but I don't see a DM. Talk about the $50 super chat, bro. What $50 super chat? There's no $50 super chat. What are you talking about? What $50 super chat are you talking about? Buy more Shib. You want me to buy more Shib? Okay. Let me just check my bank account that's hooked up to. If I'm gonna buy more Shib, I might as well buy it on crypto.com. But I want to do it in front of you guys. I mean, what should I buy? I guess I'll buy like $50 more worth, like 2 million more Shib. I should probably do that every week and set up a recurring buy or something. Maybe on crypto.com. Maybe I'll set up a recurring buy. And then I'll just stake that at 1% while I'm staking most of my other Shib at like 3%. That could be possible. Yeah, I'll do that later on in the I guess early April. I'll do that. So when I get paid from some of my passive income areas, I'll buy more SHIB because I currently have 15.2 over here in Coinbase Pro, but I have 202 million over in crypto.com, gaining 3% interest or 3% APY. But I currently have 15 over here that I need to send over to that platform as well. And then I'll continue to buy more because I want to hold, again, I want to hold 1 billion, and I don't know how long this is going to take to play out. I mean, this would be the time to buy it if you were going to. So I want to hold 1 billion. If I could hold 1 billion, that's about 20 or 30, $30,000 right now. I think. I think that's what it is. What's the current price? 2.7, 0.2766, 0.2766. So looking at 1 billion, that's 21 billion. Wish I had enough to pay for 21 billion. I mean, I do, but I don't. It'd be $27,000, $27.6 thousand. So I can definitely get there, but it'll take time. $50 super chat. I don't have a listed $50 super chat. Yeah, there's no $50 super chat here. It says here the chat revenue that we have is $31 in total. How do I message you besides this chat? Uh, you can send me a DM on Instagram. I think that works. I usually go through those. What time was that $50 super chat given? Yeah, there's no $50 super chat. I would appreciate if there was. I mean, obviously, I talk about a 50. If you send $50, I can see it and it stays on there for a very long time, pretty much the whole entire stream. So if somebody wants to send me $50, that's fine with me. I'll take it, and then I'll talk about it. Please don't waste 13K on SHIB, please. What are you talking about? Why am I wasting 13K on SHIB? The mods and I seen it. There's no, it's not a $50 super chat. What you saw was probably a different currency at a level of 50 of whatever their currency is, which equates to about $5 of a super chat. And I talked about it. If that's the one that you're getting at, because if I look at activity and scroll back, let's actually take this out of here. You would see something that has 50 of somebody else's. If it's a $50 super chat, it'll be like purplish pink. That's what it'll come up as, and it will be up in the top of the chat right now. Got it. I'll DM you on IG. You can also reach out to me on Discord group if you want to sign up for the Discord group. Link in the description. And I check all the DMs there all the time. I'm not always as active. I'm trying to make it more automated to where it looks up things that I'm looking at, because sometimes even when I'm making a buy, it's like I'm buying it now and I can't really go back and let people know exactly what that is. I should be able to do that, but I'm always rushed. Clearly wasn't $50. Yeah. There was a question about ape that never got addressed. What was the question? I'm pretty sure I answered everything about ape. Might have just been skipped, or skipped by someone else. See now, like a $10 super chat is like, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that, D man. Uh, means a lot. See, a $10 super chat will stay there for quite some time, and it'll show up as yellow. Most of the ones that came up today, or all of them, were either blue or green. Blue or green means like $2 to $5, and then $10 is the next level. I think $20 is the next level, which is orange, and then $50 is pink. Hire me as your manager. I don't know. I want to hire some people within the Discord group to obviously that are really educated in the crypto market or in the stock market, and can steer people in the same direction that I would steer them in. But I need people that are very educated in the space. Hey Matt, how can I find get yourself a coffee or something? Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I don't like coffee, but I'll get myself a. I got a muffin right here that I'm not eating until I get off stream. Wow, $20 are orange, bro. Yeah, $20 is orange. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. Let's not start a super chat war, um, because we are in the middle of the market and we are definitely looking for a lot of things to increase here. Seeing things like compound move, I really appreciate that super chat though. I just don't. I want to let you know that that $20 doesn't go unnoticed at all. I love what you guys are doing. I appreciate it so much. Set up a golf match against some other big YouTubers. Winner gets a Bitcoin or some shit. That would be interesting. That would be very very interesting. I would love to do that. Um, I would absolutely love to do that. I don't have many people that are around me. I do want to make my golf channel bigger, and then I will kind of connect the two. Like winner gets Shiba Inu. I want to be able to do that. Um, go get a warmer muffin. I mean, I will after the screen, after the stream. But this muffin looks delicious. I think it's a banana nut muffin, and I'm loving it. Is this yellow or gold? Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, guys. It means a lot. Yeah, $50 was on the screen. You're making me hungry. Y'all wild. Yeah, I know. Like I'm not Matt Kors. No offense to him. He's a cool guy, but I'm not him. I went on the Wolf's Discord yesterday, and there were no comments back to anyone uh, in at least 6 days for sure. Like I don't understand. Like we just need to be able to comment to him, like, and just say, hey, what the hell are you doing? Like, get his damn phone number. And I feel like even if you called him, he would be one of those people that doesn't answer his phone. Holy crap, the super chat war is starting. I appreciate all the love, guys. It means a lot, especially, as we see, like, I think the stock market was down, or at least AMC was down quite a bit. It's crazy to see how far that has rose up. The thing that they want to show with um, AMC is that it runs up to a certain point. They're like, oh, it runs up to a crazy point, but now it's over. That's what they want to show every single time. It's like now it's over moment type of thing. Bro, money comes and goes. It does. It does. For me, my money usually comes and grows, right? So it doesn't just come and go. That should be like a tweet or something. Let's go back here. Let's bring up my not my snipping tool, my sticky notes. Michael, thank you for that $10 super chat. I appreciate that. You didn't even say anything here. You just put out the $10 super chat. I appreciate that a lot. It means the world to me, guys, that you guys support my business in a big way, especially at the end of the month, where a $50 super chat, D-man. See, that's what a $50 super chat looks like. It stays there and it's pink and it stays there pretty much the whole entire stream. Like it will not go away. And that's good. D-Man, you could have at least said something. You could have said something there. I appreciate that super chat so much. I guess the bidding war has started. Jesus. And this is great at the end of the month. I mean, it shows that you guys, really support, everything that I do, and I appreciate it a lot, guys. It does. It doesn't go unnoticed. That's 50 and it's staying. Yes. Thank you, D man, so much. Any comment that you have, anything you DM me on IG about a collab for TikTok. Do you have a popular TikTok or something? D man is demand. Yeah, that's what it is. Uh, Wait a minute. I gotta up my game. I'm gonna check my account. You don't have to, guys. You don't have to do that. You really don't. I really appreciate everybody that has sent super chats and everybody that's here. Just being here means the world to me, guys. It really does. Thank you for that $2 super chat, Tony. I appreciate that as well. Matt, take it. We're just showing love. Yeah, I again, like I said, I appreciate it so much. Money. I want to tweet out that money doesn't come and go. My money comes goes. Something like that. Tweet idea. That's good. Uh, Evo Yuli, thank you for that super chat again for that $10 super chat. And you've sent more than enough. I mean, what you sent over in the Let It Burn channel towards the burns, I appreciate that. What you've sent over in the on the Matthew Perry channel, I appreciate that. Uh, JJ Sheburn, I appreciate that $1 super chat. I don't know if you were looking to become a member or you were already a member. So thank you for that $1 super chat. Brian, thank you for that super chat as well. I appreciate it a lot. Michael, thank you for that super chat over on the Let It Burn channel. And JJ again for that 99 cents on the Let It Burn channel. I appreciate all you guys. You guys are amazing. Anyone following HYMC? I'm following it. I'm not in it. I actually haven't invested in many things lately because I'm waiting for ZOM, SOS, AMC, GME, all of those to make massive moves, and they're not really making those moves. But HYMC is up by 9% today. It was down by 7% yesterday, but it's up by 9% today, up to $2.62, and all of that growth has come in the last few minutes actually. I'm going to the credit union. When is the next burn party planned? Just curious. It's the 22nd of every month. I don't know what the 22nd falls on. If I go into like my calendar, the 22nd of April falls on a Friday. So it's going to be a Friday to end the week. We're going to be burning off Shiba Inu. I don't know if Shiba Burn will be a part of this, if they will be able to burn off another billion or up the burns to something a lot bigger because I want to see them grow and hopefully with all the hype they can grow to something huge. But we need growth within Shiba Burn. And the problem is that Uniswap is just so freaking expensive. Right? When you go into Shiba Burn here, so if you want to go and follow them on Twitter, definitely go and follow them on Twitter at Shiba Burn ERC. Um, they're doing a lot for the Shiba community and also creating an investment, in their own right. Um, so if we go and look at shibaburn.info and you scroll down, you can buy Shiba Burn right here. Right now, it may be a little bit expensive for the fee. So you want to find the right time when you do invest, but right now is the correct time because what you're looking at is a you're starting out at a low point. You're starting out at 493 holders, and it has so much room to grow. So much room to grow, guys. And this could be huge. This could be absolutely huge. I want to see if I can work out something to do like some sort of giveaway or something with like Shiba Burn as well. I know it's going to cost me to send it quite a bit. So I do want to be able to make sure I can work out something with them where they may give me a certain amount of Shiba Burn to send to other people. And then we can work out something there and have more holders, more people that are consistently making moves, whether they decide to sell it or get back into it or buy some more, whatever you're doing. Any transaction obviously is getting taxed at whatever percentage. So it's really good to see that. Tweet now so I can retweet before it goes to bed. Well, I don't know what I'm actually saying. So it's something like uh they say I was gonna say they say money money comes and uh goes, but my money my money comes and grows. Sure, I'll say that. That works. Not I don't want to tweet at Shiba Burn. They say money comes and goes, uh, but my money comes and grows. And then at Gib, sure. At the Shib Army, or just uh, I don't know if I should do that. Maybe because I'm very bullish on Shib. Sure. No. Hashtag just crypto. Let's go with crypto. Come on, man. Mm, they say money comes and goes, but my money comes and grows. Sure, that works. Wait, I started a war. Well, that's not good to say out loud. Thank you, Char, for that super chat. I appreciate that. That means a lot. It really does. I started a war. Loopring didn't they didn't announce the project, so cool. Hold until July. SSS train. Go look. Danny, what announcement? Down 3% on Bitmart. You're talking about yeah, you're talking about Zelda? Is that what you're saying? Zelda Inu is up 1% if you're looking at a firm cutoff, right? It's up 3% if you're looking at a firm cutoff. But it depends what the exchange looks at. It could be a cutoff of 8 o'clock to whatever the time frame is, and it's not a 24-hour, it's just whatever today is. Anytime, CBO. Thank you. Thank you. That's why I don't use Bitmart. Yes, it is space. So yeah, I mean, we're up to 3.5 cents, and I think they can go a lot further. They've been hovering around that 3.5 cent mark for quite some time. It's not necessarily just saying that, they don't have any movement, because they do have movement. You do have people that are looking to get into it and create a lot of traction behind it. The fact that you have three big names in crypto that are a part of this as well is pretty huge. So Um, yeah, gonna start a war. Fight me. Thank you for sending that super chat, Pugnacious. I appreciate that a lot, especially on the Let It Burn channel where we're burning off Shiba Inu. I want a super chat, but it's not allowed in my region. It's okay. I appreciate um, what you're doing. Even being here, being a part of the Let It Burn channel means a lot. How many views are we at on the Let It Burn channel? So currently we're at 1,000 views on the Let It Burn channel is what it's telling me. It should be more than that, but we're cool. I hope that more people come and we can see a lot more views throughout this channel for whatever you need to use it for, Matt. Thank you. Thank you for sending that. You know, I love this community. You know, people will say all the time, they're like, hey, you know, your community isn't really as big as it was. Like you're looking at, instead of looking at 4,000 concurrent viewers or 10,000 concurrent viewers, you're now looking at like 100 or 200 or max 300. Is that something that bothers you? And no, because when you have, you know, less viewers, people that come all the time, they're part of your community. It's not just people that are coming and going, right? There's a lot of people that just come and go and just, you know, are the 4,000 people will be, it's concurrent viewers. So people come in, they go out. You'll see an average view duration of way less, but I have an average view duration of like well over 10 minutes, which means people are watching it and they're going back and forth and doing whatever they really want. But you're seeing a larger view duration. Typically, you're seeing like 5 minutes in streams because people come and go, and you have the people that are watching longer make up for those people that come into the video, watch for 2 minutes, and then leave. Right? Thank you for that super chat, though. I appreciate that. Um, Wolf wants like 500,000 views to burn 500 million SHIB too, but it's a pretty safe bet because I don't think he gets, but makes 6 to 8,000 views per video right now. Yeah, I think he's making bank on the videos, and especially now that he kind of, I don't know if he took my advice or if he suddenly realized in the analytics that making an 8 minute video is better, you know, for revenue. And now he's making 8 minute videos all the time, at least an 8 minute video off of one article, which is insane. I don't know how there are that many articles that you can literally create that many videos off of. In my opinion, it's just it's way too much. It seems like he has a ability to clickbait a video and talk about something that you know or keep saying the same title phrase or um, thumbnail and seeing a lot of views because of it. You know, and he doesn't really have to do anything crazy. And it's literally like, oh, retire early. And it's like, okay, well, that's pretty big right now. The phrase that usually works for me is uh, SHIB will be worth more than you think, or turning a certain amount of SHIB into another, a higher amount of SHIB. That's usually what works for me. And what will get me somewhere north of 20,000, sometimes even 100,000 views. I think one of the videos got close to 100,000 views. Um, and that's great because it has great information. You know, you're talking about turning a certain amount of SHIB into millions of SHIB over time. Any good video tutorials on how to switch from Coinbase to crypto.com? Sorry, I'm new on here trying to learn. Yeah, I wish I can do like an easy video because it would always be easier for me to go through a tutorial just to show you guys you know, on screen from crypto.com to uh, or from Coinbase to crypto.com. But it's pretty easy. It's pretty simple. Um, I just do it through the apps. And literally all you have to do is hit withdraw over in crypto.com and or in Coinbase and send it over to you know, crypto.com. And what they will do is um, you'll see it show up in your wallet, and it's simple. As long as you have a crypto.com platform that's linked up to your Well, it doesn't have to be linked up to it. If you're looking to move from crypto.com to anywhere, it has to be linked for 24 hours. But you can send to any wallet you want from Coinbase Pro. So I usually just send directly from Coinbase Pro, and it's very, very simple. Literally, just go into the app. It's the same way from on the app that it is on the computer. So if you have a certain position that you want to move, let's say it's compound, right? You go into withdraw, you find compound. Um, Come on, take your time, man. Take your time. You go into here, you find compound. You have to do a separate address, not to Coinbase. You do a separate address, and then you just send it to the compound address from crypto.com. So you go to crypto.com, you have to get the receive address from crypto.com and put it in here. So it's very simple to send it. It's not difficult at all. I already did it with my Litecoin. I did it with Shiba Inu, and I also did it with CRO. You see how the $50 super chat stays there the whole entire time? Like it's pretty much there for like 30 minutes. That's what a $50 super chat does. It stays there for a long time. $100 super chat stays there the whole entire time. If it's a dollar, I will finally have a 1992 Lamborghini Diablo. Um, well, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Is Harvest Finance running? Oh, Harvest Finance is not running. It's at 13.93. It was at 16. It was at 16. I'm currently holding $7,000 worth, and it's increasing in price, and I'm loving it. I want to see this go to a level of $230 before I take a drop off my investment, and I will probably take around maybe 20 or 30. I said that I would take 30 for a quick investment and probably take 15 and throw it back to where it was, but then take 3,000 of it. So if I take 30 at um, $200, right? Each 10 that I have will give me $2,000. So I will be able to pocket $6,000 off of a 15, $6,000 off of a $3,000 investment. So really, I just doubled in price, and I expect a lot more because this can go to a higher level. Now, there's always that question: should I take a lot of it? Or should I take more than 30? Should I take 45 and then take 15, the 15 that I had there, and put it back in lower? Or what should I do there? Should I expect something a lot bigger? But if it does pull back, can I reinvest some of that money? Right? Can I take advantage of that large increase? And I think that's the case. You can take advantage of a large increase, but usually like third time's a charm, right? In any case, third time's a charm where you see it increase up to a level of 200 or increase up to a level of 250 or whatever. 280 is what it got to the last time. And then you see it hold up in that level and you're like, okay, well, now it's going to 400. Guys, please research true cost ownership if you decide to buy a Lamborghini. Yes, I wouldn't do that. I'm not. If I'm gonna buy any type of car, which I won't because it's not practical right now. Whatever will be whenever it does get practical, I would buy an Audi R8, and it would be a used one at $60,000. Like I wouldn't buy a brand new one. I would buy a used Audi R8, probably like 2016, and it'll be like 60 or $70,000 or something. It might be more expensive now because used cars are still increasing in price. I recently sold my position of XYO, but I plan to reinvest. Have you looked into XYO? I think I have one time, but that's good. If you took some profits and look to reinvest at maybe a lower point, that's great. Has PP hyping it? 11 cents. I don't know who that is. Who's PP? I won't I won't LOL. Um I own a Subaru Impreza. Uh, 5,000 K a year, or you mean 500K a year to service a Lambo, or you mean $5,000 to service a Lambo a year? That's not bad. I mean, it's horrible, but it's bad. Or it's not bad, and it's bad at the same time. It's everything all at once. Peak of power. All right, is peak of power here? Good call. Hatchbacks for life. Well, I don't think that's a hatchback. A Audi R8 is not a hatchback. What if Dogecoin? Wait, what is with Dogecoin bashing SHIB for their metaverse update as a money grab? Jealous, I guess. No, they're absolutely right. 100%. I'm not. I think they are spot on with that. It is a money grab. 100%. If you look at it as a whole, how does this help out the SHIB? How does this help out the SHIB army? Right? The SHIB army is the SHIB army for a reason. We're not the leash army. We're not the bone army. We are the SHIB army. Um, but when you look at the metaverse as a whole, they're charging Ethereum. It's basically like the basically building out NFTs, right? A lot of people are trying to collect in NFTs and build something that might be bigger, but collect money as a whole. The people that are involved in it are collecting so much money out of it and get a percentage of that because it's literally a cash grab. And I'm going to tell you the truth, it is. I'm not saying SHIB is over or I hate SHIB at all. I just hate what the developers are doing because it's all about um, uh, a cash grab. And I want to see, yeah, exactly. Where is Dogecoin bashing SHIB? Because I want to probably create a video on that because I kind of agree. And that makes me feel good about, Dogecoin. Like they've stayed true to their self, right? Dogecoin is Dogecoin, right? They want to probably build an ecosystem. They'll build an ecosystem, but Dogecoin is Dogecoin. Shiba Inu is something completely different. Like I like Shiba Inu. Don't get me wrong. I love Shiba Inu. I have 200 million and I will continue to buy more. And the reason is because of the community, not because of the devs. The reason is because of what the community brings and not because of this metaverse or ecosystem. I could care less about this freaking ecosystem because it doesn't support what I believe in, right? I believe in SHIB and it has no support for it. So I still believe in that position. I just don't care about the metaverse. Um, but they're absolutely right. I'm bullish on SHIB, the ecosystem. Let me remind you that it's only been out for a year and it's already accomplished a lot. I encourage each and every one of you to get into Shiba Swap once Shibarium releases. I mean, I don't know. I mean, yes and no. Um, Everything that SHIB has accomplished has been great, and it's been because of the community. Everything that the ecosystem has accomplished, with taking every bit of money that they can grab and building an ecosystem to where they can grab more money, it's great. However, Shiba Inu needs to be the face. It needs to be the sole benefit, um, or it needs to benefit from every single different subsidiary company, right? Or piece of the ecosystem. SHIB should be the center of everything, and everything should be benefiting SHIB. But instead, it's SHIB is the middle piece, and everything is coming is benefiting from SHIB's success or name. That's all they need is the name. That's all they want is the name. Dogecoin hasn't done ish since 2013. I would disagree with you. They've been accepted by payment in different areas. They're doing stuff for Dogecoin themselves and not just a Dogecoin ecosystem. So I would have to disagree with you. I like Dogecoin. I'll probably invest more into Dogecoin now because I think, yes, I don't like the fact that they're increasing or minting new coins every single day. Um, but I can tell you that they've stayed true to what they believe in, which is Dogecoin itself. right? And not just Shiba Inu and building out, you know, bone and leash and, you know, everything is benefiting. Like say if you go and stake SHIB right now on Shiba Swap, what are you going to receive? Are you going to receive more Shiba Inu, or are you going to receive bone, or are you going to receive leash or something, right? You're not going to receive SHIB, right? They're not giving you that benefit. There's no instance to where you can receive SHIB there. Right? It bothers me when I look at every single little thing. Like I'm like, oh, this is great news. This is great news. Everything's perfect. You know, I'm all for this. But then I start to nitpick and you know, kind of look at things here and there. Even as simple as an article. You see an article about the SHIB metaverse, SHIB the metaverse, right? And everything that goes into it. And the first time I saw it, you know, it's just like, all right, you got all this information on the metaverse to start it up. Then you have Shiba Inu in this little section with 3 paragraphs. And then you have everything else that's included there. Bone and leash and detail, what are the pricing structures in Ethereum? Like, come on. That's what pisses me off. Like, implement SHIB into it a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Someone in the chat tell me if the stream is still going. Yes, the stream is still going. Are you not seeing it? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Your super chat's over in the Let It Burn channel. E Touchy, I guess if that's what you want to call it. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. Or is it Tunchi? Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it a lot. Coming with the left hook. Thank you, Pugnacious, for that. Juan, thank you for that super chat. $20 super chat over on the Let It Burn channel. They're looking to burn off SHIB. That's what the Let It Burn channel is for. We're looking to burn off as much SHIB as we possibly can. So everything goes towards burning off SHIB. Every single bit of profit that we get goes directly towards burning off SHIB. And I appreciate you guys for being a part of this. Seriously, I really do. Who's dropping 100 with me? What? $100? I mean, you don't need to do that. Don't do that. Let's keep it simple. Has been true though. It's laid out on the roadmap. Yes, but none of the details have been laid out. What has been laid out on the roadmap is like releasing certain things, but then the details to them are all showing that they support other things rather than SHIB, right? And that's why they don't ever want to give out these details. They never want to give out the details to the SHIB metaverse, right? The SHIB the metaverse. They don't want to give out all the details to the burn portal and what that's going to be, but now we really know what that's going to be. They don't want to give out details to the Shibarium. They don't want to give out details to anything because of why. Like somebody's going to copy them. Like that's not the case. Like that I'm again with all of these responses. I just want to let you guys know that I'm very very bullish on Shiba Inu. And I have to preface by saying like I'm not spreading FUD in any way, but I'm just trying to let people know that we need to raise these questions because if we don't raise these questions and people just try and hush people down and say FUD, 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 everything's FUD, you're spreading horrible information here and all this other stuff, and it's not a good look or all that. We need to ask these questions in the AMAs and yeah, what details? Exactly. They don't give out any details. That's exactly what I mean. So again, we need to ask these questions as we see the AMAs come up and just, bombard them with questions here, with real questions as to how SHIB is going to benefit from this. We understand your metaverse and how it's great and how it can benefit us if we make a new investment here. Great. Perfect. But the investment that you're leaving behind is the one that got you to the place where you are today. And if you continue to do that, it's not going to look good for you. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of people that get disappointed and go, well, SHIB is over. I'm done. I'm getting out of the ecosystem, and now SHIB can't be the face of that of this ecosystem anymore, right? Just show that you support what the community supports, and then we can move on from here. If you don't support Shiba Inu, then fine. You don't really support Shiba Inu. You don't have to come out and say it. Just do things that the community wants to build SHIB to a higher level, and then what people can do is see how that's benefiting from all of these other aspects of things, and then they can continue to or they can invest into those as well, right? If people buying land burned off SHIB, right, it's the benefit of buying land increasing in value and also burning off SHIB. It's huge. People buying Shiba Inu, if it burned off SHIB, they would see it as a benefit. More people would buy and burn SHIB. Shiboshi, same way. If it burned off SHIB without having to rename anything, doing an opposite or an extra step, you would be in a good place. So, damn, Ray, $100 on. Don't tell me $100, Ray. Come on now. That is amazing. I appreciate that super chat so much. And now another $19 from Michael. Geez, at the end of the month, this is what they did last month. This is what you did last month. At 9 o'clock, they ended up donating $1,000 worth. And now we're up to $200 worth over on the Let It Burn channel. And brought that from a level of $2,000 up to $3,000. And I don't want this to happen again. You guys don't have to do that to where you bring the level that we are now, which I think current level is around $3,000 for the month, which we will burn off half of that. So this is just an amazing day. I appreciate you, Ray, for sending that super chat. It doesn't go unnoticed. It means a lot. We're burning off SHIB. We're doing as much as we can for the community, and you're helping out in a big way. You know, you really are. Michael, thank you for that super chat as well. He did it. He actually did it. Juan, holy cow. Another $100, $99.99. That is crazy, guys. We're not going to do this again, are we? It's the end of the day. I need to go eat some breakfast. Let's not do this. Not today. I mean, I appreciate it a lot. I really do, Juan. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me and to the SHIB community. Same thing with you, Michael. Same thing with you, Ray. It means the world to me. All of those super chats mean just as much as what we're doing with the SHIB community and how much the SHIB community benefits from it. It's just crazy, guys. Thank you so much. Jesus, that's like $220 in the matter of like 2 minutes over on the Let It Burn channel. It's insane. Insane, guys. Bro, money comes and goes. Money comes and grows. That's what it's about. Money comes and grows. Thank you for that super chat. Tucci. I don't know how to say that. Tucci? Touchy? Please spell it out phonetically. Next month is going to be a big month for Shiba Inu burns, and hopefully we can continue with these burns and burn off as much as we possibly can. They're not as big as some of these coin burns, but hopefully Shiba burn can also one up their largest burn in history. I hope so, and we can continue to burn more and more every single burn party. And I know that they're looking to do burns daily, which will be huge, but being able to build up, let's say if they can find a way to build up to the biggest burn and burn off 1 trillion coins, nobody will ever break that burn besides, Vitalik, right? Nobody will ever break that burn to where you're burning off 1 trillion coins in one spot, in one instance. So if you guys want to be a part of this, seriously, go in, instead of throwing the super chat here, go and throw money into, Shiba burn. And this is just my opinion that it's going to run and that it's going to burn off coins. I've contacted them multiple times and said, hey, what's this, coin all about? What's the project about? And they explained everything in detail. They have an AMA that they might still be going right now. So yeah, I don't know if they are. Oh, this is April 5th now. Okay. I thought it was I thought it was the 31st, but now they're doing April 5th. Listeners are also welcome. So yeah, they didn't do an AMA yet, and it's good to be able to see a more of a monthly AMA rather than a weekly AMA. Is that another? Okay, good, perfect. Ooh, screw the devs, Matt. Let's focus on the burns. You're killing it with the Let It Burn channel. Matt for president of Shib Metaverse. Yeah, that would be amazing. Like I don't know if they'll ever truly get behind burning. I don't know if they will ever truly get behind burning, but if they do, I hope that maybe they can make me the CBO of burning, right? I would love that. The chief burning officer of Shiba Inu and setting up the best burn methods and validating if they are a burn method, going through maybe the defense breed as well, and just talking to them about a a burn breed, right? They have the growth breed, they have the defense breed. We need to have some sort of burn breed, right? To understand what are the best burns out there and what will benefit the community in a big way. Because if we had that, I guarantee things would be crazy. If I can go out and validate what are the biggest burns and what will be the biggest burns, and just speak on what are these burn methods and how these burn methods will be implemented, I would love it. I would absolutely love it. To the entire SHIB community to talk to you guys about what are the best burn methods out there, what are burning the most coins, how much we have burned, what's the rate that we're burning, and what we can look like maybe in the near future. I would love that so much. You should start a like some sort of hashtag on Twitter. Make Matthew Perry the CBO of Sheeb or something. That should be what we're looking for. I don't know what the hashtag could be, but we should be able to set up some sort of burn breed. I'm not buying bone. I've been boned already. I don't know about that. Danny, are you getting bone and leash because of the Shiba metaverse? It's so frustrating. There must be a law in place that restricts these projects from burning more. I don't think there's any law in place that restricts them from burning more. What are you talking about? Dev speaking to regulators, we are going to burn a bunch of coins and make people wealthy. Regulators, no. There's no regulators within that. Or are you talking about the dev team probably speaking, or the breeds speaking to the actual the devs, um, or the head devs or lead devs, basically saying we're going to do this to make people wealthy, and then probably no because maybe they don't believe in it. Shibarium level 2, so bullish on that. Little to no gas fees. Bone uh, as the gas fee on Shiba Swap 2.0. Watch this ecosystem grow. I think the ecosystem will grow. I don't think you're wrong. I just think that more people will support these outside projects if they supported Shiba Inu in a big way. And this is all my opinion, and you can take it for what it's worth. But and it may be worth nothing to you. HYMC is running. We're up 11% for today. I do want to see Mullen is up by 2%. That's making a slight bit of a move. Let's see. Let's go down here. AMC is positive. Positive. Well, it's not positive, but it's running, making a positive move. Hopefully, we can find a way to skyrocket today. Um, I would love to see that skyrocket up to a level of 30, $35. When it broke through 30, 34, I was surprised that it went that fast. Like it grew from a level of like 29 up to 34 very, very quickly. How long before they release their layer 2 solution? It's a good Good question. I don't know. We are seeing this get back to break even or close to it, or I guess flat on the day. GME is up by 1%, but starting to make the same moves as AMC is. You can see GME that's actually making a positive move, continuing to go, and AMC is getting pulled down slightly. And the good thing that I can take from this is I love uh, the movement that we've seen in the week chart. You can see that this was past the 200 EMA and the 15 moving average, getting all the way up to some of these high points here. $32 here, surpassing that level, which is crazy to say that it surpassed that level and resisted hard away from $34.50. But then if you look at the month look, you can see that surpassed the 15 moving average and really is going to have a hard level of resistance at that level of the 15 moving average, which is around 26 or 27 dollars. So we'll see how that plays out as well. Let's see if we can just see some positivity today. That's what I'm looking for in the stock market. Still holding my stocks, not making any moves on that. But yeah. Let's see. You can buy your SHIB right now on Shiba Swap and you'll earn bone. Yeah, exactly. But the only thing is, right now is ETH gas fees are so high. Again, I think don't forget to drink water. Yeah, I think that Shiba Swap is just a problem. Well, not a problem, but the way that they go about staking and you receive bone rather than receiving what you're staking is a little ridiculous to me. Let's see. Where was this at? Somebody said something. Shib Queenie and Milkshake talked yesterday about burns. Look at Twitter. Well, Shib Queenie, from what I understand, is bullish on Burns. One of the only people that's, within, I guess she's in the growth breed or something. And she's bullish on Burns. But I don't know if, Milkshake really supports Burns in a big way. And if, obviously everybody else supports Burns in a big way. But I'll have to look at Shib Queenie's Twitter. I don't think do I follow her? Shib Queenie. Uh, when was that? Uh, when did they talk about Burns? Um, can you send me the actual tweet where they were having that conversation? Because I don't see it here. Did you see that CRO is now offering additional cash back if you use their debit cards at certain places? They are doing big things. I haven't seen that, but I can definitely make a video on that because that's definitely interesting. Being able to get more cash back on the cards and generating more CRO is a big thing. So I have to check that out a little bit. Chip Queenie is not even a dev. I know. I'm saying people that are leading the. I'm for someone that's not an actual dev. Um, she's a person that speaks a lot on a lot of the projects, right? Um, So she's doing more than what other people are doing. And that's great that she's supporting Burns over everybody else because a lot of people believe, or listen to what she's saying because she's the one speaking on everything, it seems like. Every time there's any type of uh, answer or something, it always goes through her. From Milkshake, it goes directly to her, and she's the one speaking on it, and then even without Milkshake's input she's still speaking on it. So it's pretty interesting that you know, she's doing big things and she cares about the burn. She obviously knows uh, something more, or she knows a lot more than other people. That dude is a scam artist and grifter. What? Who are we talking about? All right. If I make millions, I'm gonna go an occasion buy. All right. Well, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. Follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. Also, if you guys want to go and get Shiba Burn, go over to the website, get Shiba Burn. The gas fees are a little high right now. Just put it on your list to do it when the gas fees are lower. But this is definitely just getting started, and things will run.